Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today is March 7th and I'm going to show you how to get your overwinter plants to start growing all over again. So here is a plant that I overwintered last season, and it produced fruits all throughout the winter, and I've gotten fresh peppers throughout the year, so it's been a good season, been a good winter. So now I'm going to cut the plant back and allow it to grow back fully, and then it'll produce the next season. And actually the second season may even produce more peppers because the plant is at an older age. So first we're going to pull all of these pods off here. A lot of these are gonna be going to the giveaway that I'm hosting. Alright guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to trim a lot of the plant off. So it's fine even if you chop it down to like a few inches left, it'll still be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting these. Alright guys, so as you can see there's not much of the plant left, so let me take you closer so you can see. Alright, there it is. I'm going to have to clean up a little bit more and try to refresh the soil. If you have a nice fresh soil, try to remove these or you can leave it there and just add some new soil to it. It doesn't need much right now because you chopped everything off, but in a few weeks you can give it like some worm castings mixed in with your soil and allow it to slowly come back. You don't need to feed it too much just yet because it's not going to need it. It's just making it back from the winter, so a little bit of worm casting would be perfect. And as it grows, then you can allow it to have more feeding. So we'll be back soon and I will show you what the plants look like once it recovered. Okay guys, we are also continuing with trimming these down here, and I'm going to put these in raised beds so that they can have space to move around, so they can become larger plants. And then I'm also cutting this one down as well, harvesting all of the peppers. And then of course I'm also going to do this one as well. So we are going to cut this first. This is how much is going to be left of it. So we're going to do a little trimming. And we're going to take this out and plant it into the ground. Alright guys, so here are what the plants look like after we trimmed it. Not much of it left. But in a few months they're going to come back and become really large and produce a ton of peppers. So these guys are going to go into the raised bed. Alright, so here is one that we cut down, and it is pretty much just a tiny trunk. That is the Linzo crossed with the Lingria F3. That is the Super Pekin. This is the StarrScream. I might trim it a little bit more. And these are the ones that came from the cups. So there are really not much of them left. So we will be back soon once they make progress, and I will update you guys. Alright guys, today is April 1st, 2020, and here are the overwinter plants that we trimmed back. So we first trimmed this one here that was in the giveaway. It has lots and lots of pods, so it was pretty tall, and I trimmed it all the way back. So now it is starting to make a comeback here. So it's producing new leaves. It's a little bit yellow because I'm still working on the soil right now. And here is the super pekin, and I harvested all of the pods and I cut it back evenly. So when you cut peppers back, you try to keep them all around the same length. That's why when they grow back, they can grow looking really nice and sort of like in a controlled structure. So nothing is weighted to one side or the other, and it is looking beautiful. So I have been feeding this plant some worm casting. So here's what I'm feeding it. So for overwinter plants, try to add soil if the pot needs some. Loosen it up, because over the season the soil will be pushed down, so it's kind of like compressing the soil, and it's gonna give the roots a problem to move around. So you kind of like loosen it up a little bit, add some new soil as I did to this one here, and you see it's starting to come back. This is the StarrScream, and it was looking really full, but I wanted to cut it back a little bit because I want a shorter shrub with more branches, and so it's looking good so far. I just replenished the soil, added some worm casting to feed it, and I did for this one as well. This is the one in a cup that I grew in hydro. So that is what they look like so far. So they're all looking great. So within a month, these guys will produce way faster than my seedlings, you see. So that is why you guys should overwinter a few of your favorite plants, because they will come out producing super early, and also they will be the largest plants you have this season. So I hope you enjoy the video and try it out next year if you have space in your garage. They don't really need much, just a little bit light, don't need too much water, and don't need feeding either, and they will come back like that. So it's very, very easy to do, and it's going to be very rewarding. So that's it guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.